What's up, everybody? It's your boy RB3 for First Cut, and myself and Dylan are gonna have our non-spoiler out of theater reaction / review to the Odyssey. Now, this is important context. We actually filmed this Thursday afternoon. We went to the 2 p.m. screening at Regal Irvine Spectrum, and we did the social media version of this video, and I have fully edited this review like on Friday to put it out on Friday. But to be honest, I'm such a big Nolan fan. I'm such a big movie fan. And y'all know me, I have a hard time giving my opinion on something like super, super fresh. And this movie was so important and so impactful and so deep that I felt like it deserved more credit than just, giving it something quick out of the theaters. Even though actually rewatching the review just now, my thoughts are pretty much almost the exact same. You see in the review, I love the film and I loved it just as much. I actually saw it again yesterday after my second viewing. So we will be doing more Odyssey talk on First Cut Live. We're moving that instead of Tuesday this week, is going to be on Monday. So tomorrow, be tapped in for First Cut Live. We're doing an Odyssey breakdown special with Andres, Sabrina, maybe Dylan, maybe other people. We'll see what's popping up. That's tomorrow. And then also today, you can watch our Odyssey preview special that's here on the First Cut channel, as well as we did our ranking of our favorite Christopher Nolan films. That is on Dylan's channel, but it's collabed with First Cut. You can find it on the channel, but I'll also link it at the top link in the description below. So check out our Nolan ranked video. Check out our Odyssey preview video if you haven't seen the Odyssey already. And if you have seen the Odyssey already, check out this review. Here we go. What's up, everybody? We are here outside of the Regal City. I keep wanting to see City Walk. Yeah, Irvine Spectrum. We got out of the IMAX 70mm screening of the Odyssey, my most anticipated movie of the year. Christopher Nolan's back, and we've obviously talked about Nolan a lot these past couple weeks. So Dylan, what was your thoughts on the Odyssey?
All right, so when we did our ranking video that's on my channel, collabed with his, if you've seen it, at the end of it I said it'll be tough for the Odyssey to crack the top 5 of my list. And after only one viewing, I can't form a complete full review yet. I feel like I need to see it twice to come to a more cohesive thought. But it does not crack the top 5 for me.
Oh, not yet. Okay.
Not yet. I will say it feels generational in the sense that obviously you don't see movies made like this ever. But it doesn't feel inspirational to me in the way that most of his past films have. I walked out of this feeling like I saw something special, but not something that invigorated me. Yeah, those are where my brief thoughts are right now. There are a lot of standout scenes. It's adapting a poem that reads like a book. It feels like there are a lot of chapters. Like you feel the structure of it. So that's why I feel like I need to see it a second time to see if the pacing reads more naturally, because I could feel the stop and go of it. And that's not a good thing or a bad thing, but I need to see it a second time to see if it's an effective way to tell the story.
Yeah, no, I agree. Well, you have multiple tickets, see it multiple times.
I'm seeing it again tonight.
Are you seeing it again? Oh, literally tonight. Okay, cool.
Walk.
At City Walk. Okay, so you get a different vibe. Yeah, I definitely see what you're saying. I mean, this is I personally think it's one of Nolan's most accessible films for sure. In terms of people who aren't, if you're into Interstellar, you're probably a science guy. Oppenheimer, you're probably a science guy. If you're Dunkirk, you're probably a history nerd. This one is pretty broadly for, I think, a lot of audiences. And I personally thought it was very crowd pleasing as well.
Yes.
I think this is probably one of Nolan's more crowd pleasing films as well. I mean, I loved a lot of it from a technical level. I pretty much had I mean, we already know what Nolan's going to do with
he's never going to disappoint technically. And I think he takes the Odyssey from a very intimate humanist point of view, not so much a mythical, fantastical point of view. And I feel like a lot of people, when they hear the Odyssey, they expect the latter, even though the poem does focus on the former, and his movie definitely prioritizes the former. You get all the mythical elements in Nolan style, but at the forefront of this is the heart and the intimacy and the cost of war. Those things are more prevalent.
And that's funny you say that it focuses more on the human aspect, because I'll be honest with you, I was a little scared walking into this movie. I thought I was going to be confused. I thought I didn't read the Odyssey. I'm not that familiar with like Greek mythology or like the mythical kind of side of the story. And I thought it was going to be a lot of that, which it is a lot of that.
It is.
It is a lot of mythical stuff. There are a lot of really cool, trippy scenes with.
There's some amazing, like all the set pieces have a very unique angle to them that make each of them stand out. Mm-hmm. But I'm curious what your favorite one was.
My favorite one. Well, I don't want to. I think one of my favorite ones is probably a spoiler, so I don't want to get into it. I think some critics have kind of alluded to Samantha Morton's character kind of being a standout scene,
and
a standout sequence. It definitely is.
Absolutely.
And I'll probably say that was probably one of the ones, but I don't want to talk about that one. There's other things. But I thought, for the first hour of the movie, I was like, dang, did they show the whole movie in the trailer? But then I remember, it's only the first hour. And, like, you literally get so many surprises in this film as it continues to unfold. There's kind of a interesting narrative structure that they do here in terms of the non-chronological. Yeah, all Nolan's movies are basically non-chronological. But this one definitely is super non-chronological and, loops back in to the story and stuff. I'll say, though, to kind of finish my point from before, the mythical stuff didn't overwhelm me in terms of like the storytelling. It was really easy to follow, easy to understand. The timeline, even though it was non-linear and non-chronological, it was still easy to understand. Not easy to understand. I say, yeah, pretty easy to understand. Like, at least compared to, especially like Tenet, compared to Interstellar, Inception. Like, there's not some sort of mind-tripping alternate reality thing super happening here. But it's a relatively straightforward movie in terms of the themes and the plots, but it executes those themes and plots and characters very, very well. It's also, too, the Odyssey is a timeless story, and it's based on the archetypes that come from the Odyssey story are so ingrained into popular culture in terms of, like, storytelling myth, the hero's journey, all of that stuff, that it does kind of feel like a little bit familiar to things I've seen before. But again, it is, like, because this is one of the oldest, narrative stories that ever existed. So, yeah, I really enjoyed this movie overall. I liked it a lot. I mean, I'm very much looking forward to seeing it again. I'd honestly put it in the love category. You know what I'm saying? Like, I liked it. I really, really loved it. I mean, I have no central complaints about it personally. I definitely think they made some creative choices that were interesting. I know. Sorry, if you're seeing this on YouTube, I'm doing all this. Okay, I'm gonna clean it up somewhat. But yeah, I love the creative choices. I love the artisticness of it. There are some subplots that kind of go by really quickly, which is understandable. The movie's already pretty long. But you never feel the length. It never gets boring. The pacing is pretty nice. So I really enjoyed the film.
Oppenheimer moves quicker. Strangely, even though Oppenheimer is mostly dialogue and this is very action heavy. I think, it's just the storybook nature of it is what makes it have a very unique pace to it. So I just need to see if it's effective the second time around.
Yeah, no, I definitely agree with that. I mean, it's funny, like, there's some movies that I see the first time and I'm not really sure how I feel about it. There's some movies that I see the first time I don't like and I end up coming back to it and end up liking it more. There's one of the few movies I really like coming out, but I can also see maybe, rewatching, I might find certain areas that kind of drag kind of thing. But fortunately, this movie's a crowd pleaser. It has a lot of moments that will induce audience reaction to some extent, maybe good, maybe bad. All the performances are great. I mean, Matt Damon obviously is one of the best that we got right now. But then, Robert Pattinson was phenomenal. Tom Holland wasn't as big as a role in this film as I thought he was going to be. I guess, again, not reading the book, not familiar with it. But, yeah, Tom Holland, he's a little side. Again, that's one of the side plots aren't as developed as the main story. But the main story is phenomenal. There are details in there that are, like, crazy in terms of... I don't even want to... I don't want to say anything plot-related. Y'all just have to go in and have fun and experience it the way I did, the way we did. And so I really enjoyed it. I highly recommend it. 98, 99% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Right.
90% on Metacritic.
It's something that everyone will find something to enjoy and appreciate in it.
Right.
Just the whole picture. I'm curious how much rewatchability it has. Like, initial impression, I could see the rewatchability of Oppenheimer right away. And coming out of this one, I'm like, I don't know. Personally, I'm excited to see it again. Like I'm not dreading seeing it again.
Right.
But I'm curious to see how well it does in the following weekends of its release.
Nice. So, all right, I mean, just real quick, do you think it's overrated? Do you think it's a...
No, I don't think it's overrated.
And
I don't think it's overrated. I just think because it focuses on the human elements of everything, not so much the fantastical and the mythical stuff, which is what usually draws people to want to see something again. So this second time that I watch it, I'm just curious to see if those elements sing as strong as I think they do.
Yeah. No, I definitely agree. Yeah, if there's one thing Nolan's going to do, he's going to deliver an epic. The film is fully on the IMAX, format, IMAX film, cinematography beautiful, sound beautiful. Travis Scott had a fun role. I mean, there's so many fun roles and characters and subplots that, definitely worth watching. I highly recommend, and I will be looking forward to doing like a full spoiler review. I mean, we could just... Do you want to do a spoiler review sometime down the line?
Yes,
or?
I need to definitely watch it again, though.
Yeah.
Don't expect a spoiler review anytime soon.
No, we'll give it time. We'll give it time to maturate. And I mean, honestly, should we even do a spoiler review for a book that's like 3,000 years old? But I actually don't even know how accurate it is. So maybe they did make changes in the adaptation. So I don't know. But either way, I dug it. I liked it. Oh, John Leguizamo's. Actually, one more thing before we go. Who was your standout character who wasn't necessarily highly marketed? Because I would say John Leguizamo's was probably mine.
Elliot Page.
Yes, absolutely.
Y'all transphobic bitches need to shut up, because he is amazing in this.
Yes.
He's not Achilles either, so get that out of your mind. Yeah, his role is quite small, but very significant, and the moments that he's on screen, he brings a lot of weight and emotion to what that character went through.
I 100% agree. That was definitely one to stand. I mean, yeah, all of that. It's funny, all of the quote-unquote backlash kind of stuff, like with Lupita, with Elliot Page, those ended up being some of the better elements of the film to me. So it's just interesting that, and honestly, salute to Nolan for putting a lot of that stuff on the forefront too. So everybody had a role, everybody did amazing, star-studded.
And Samantha Morton.
Oh yeah, of course.
That scene is just amazing.
Yeah, that was a sequence right there. But let us know if you've seen the Odyssey already in the comments down below. It's your boy RB3. We're going to be doing a lot of Odyssey coverage over the next couple of weeks. But we're here at the, Regal Irvine Spectrum. Let me know if you're seeing it in IMAX 70mm, regular IMAX. Where you? Oh, let me show up. Hold up now. You already know what time it is, y'all. You got yours.
This is from Barnes & Noble.
Right. Oh, no, that's fire. Ooh, that's nice. And then we showed off your IMAX camera the other day. I got to show off mine. You know what I'm saying? I haven't unwrapped it. I got to unwrap when I get to the office. But yeah, so anyway, y'all, thanks again for watching. Let us know what your thoughts on Odyssey are. It's your boy RB3. Dylan, where can people follow you?
On my YouTube channel at the Dylan Hoang, or Instagram at Dylan K Hoang.
Fire. You can follow me at Director RB3 everywhere, y'all. For First Cut Crew, we're peacing out. Peace.